Today we're going to be talking about mystery conch shells, an actual collectible in the Red Sea Rift, and collecting this will net you 360 Lumina Leaves and a pretty cool looking emblem. So let's head on over to the bonfire, where you will find 6 platforms that you can go to with notes on them. For these notes to appear, you have to hit certain rank reputations in the Red Sea Rift. The first one requires rank 9, and this paper will state, "A lofty flower blooms atop the foundry. A mystery shadow is at your service." So we're going to head on over to Firebase Minos. And once there, just follow the path I take until you get to the back of the Cabal base. Once you're in the back here, you'll find this little arm beam in the far back. You're just gonna hop onto it, and you'll see a little glowing ball to your left. Hop onto that and interact with it, and it'll start floating around. Just like the other activities around Red Sea Rift, you just need to follow this and hop onto it, and then make sure you're following these platforms and jumping onto them, platforming. I found being a warlock made this much easier than when I was trying to do it on my hunter, so maybe give that a try if you're struggling with this. I find the little bit of floatiness helped me kind of like plan my jumps a little bit better. Anyways, follow this little ball around. You'll be able to take the exact same path every time, so you can kind of get an idea where you need to go from the video here. And once you reach the final platform, the conch will summon. You'll be able to pick it up, and you can bring it back to the bonfire, dropping it off and netting yourself 60 Lumina Leaves and 60 reputation. The next platform, the next clue will require you to have reputation rank 11, and this one will state, "Treasure hides deep within the Nexus interface. A prism shall open the way." For here, again, we're gonna hop on over to Viridia Forest. And once there, we're going to hop on our Sparrow and drive on out of the main base, taking a left, and you can just follow the path I take until you get to the destination. Once there, you'll find this Vex Cranium skull that you can pick up and take to the back of the arena. Once there, try to kind of place yourself where I am, and you'll be able to shoot all of these little Vex boxes. You're on a timer here of about 9 seconds, so shoot them as quick as possible, and once they're all destroyed, you'll be able to enter the final room where the mystery conch shell is being held. Once you get in there, you can pick it up and bring it back to the bonfire, drop it off for 60 Lumina Leaves and 60 reputation. The next clue will require reputation rank 13, and this one says, "The targets are ready, soldier. Get ready to bring home the championship." This one will have us go to Firebase Minos, and it's not too far. You just hop on your Sparrow, take a left, and follow the path that I am taking to get to the next puzzle. Once you're here, turn around, jump up these platforms, and you'll see an interact. Once you interact with it, a bunch of yellow explosive barrels will start spawning, and you'll need to shoot these as fast as possible because you are timed. You have about 9 seconds to shoot all of these, and once you've shot them all, don't worry, it's going to say challenge failed, please try again. It's supposed to do that, and then it will say difficulty 2. Now you have 39 seconds to break even more barrels. They will be all over the place from far left to far right, so make sure you're looking over to find them, and just keep shooting them until you've gotten to the last one. You can see here it is pretty tough. I got the last one literally at 0 seconds. Once you've done it though, you'll be able to pick up the mystery conch shell, take it back to the bonfire, and drop it off to net yourself a sweet 60 Lumina Leaves and 60 reputation. The next puzzle requires rank 15, and this one states, a sage left a puzzle atop the cliffs beside the Grand Mine. Once again, heading to Firebase Minos. This one's pretty easy, it's very close, just head on forward, jump down this cliff, and you'll see this container here. Now the hard part. You have one of these really dumb puzzles, but I have the solution for you. So first off, we're going to start in the top left, then the top right, and then we will move down diagonally to the middle here, and then the bottom middle left, and then the bottom right. That will solve the first half of the puzzle. Next, you need to jump to the other side where you will find the second half of the puzzle. For this one, you are going to start by shooting the top right middle, the far left, the far right, and then the bottom right middle. That will open up the container, allowing you to hop in, grab your mystery conch shell, bring it over to the bonfire, collect your 60 Lumina Leaves and 60 reputation. The next puzzle will require you to have a total reputation rank of rank 17, and this one states, lost resources are scattered throughout Viridia, beneath the mine, before the iron statue, and at the dome of the grotto. Find them and the treasure shall appear. This one is a little bit more complicated. It requires you to head to 3 separate areas with all having their own little treasure chests you need to collect. Just pretty much follow where I'm going and you shouldn't have any issues. The first one is just to the left here in this little dig site in a cave underneath the dig site. After that, you'll jump up and head into the mines and continue forward quite a bit. Once you reach the sentinel here, just head on forward, and behind this broken crate, you'll find the crate you need to collect right behind it. And then we're going to fast travel back to Viridia Forest and head on straight through. Follow me and you'll be able to get to the final chest. This place might look quite familiar from the story. You have that statue there, and in front of it, you now have a chest. Once you interact with it, the shell will appear. Don't forget to grab it before you leave, and you can drop it off at the bonfire to collect your 60 reputation and 60 Lumina Leaves. The final puzzle requires a rank of 19, and this one states, at the massive bones of Viridia, keep an eye on foes who behave strangely. Note the order of their deaths. So again, we're going to head to Viridia Forest and then drive on to the back area around where the public event spawns. Once you get there, I'm a little bit of the ways here, but I'll make my way over there. Once you get there, you'll see an interaction, and a bunch of fallen Vex, or a bunch of Vex will spawn that you need to kill. You're looking for specific ones. The first one is a Vex that walks in a circle. You'll be able to notice it pretty clearly. It's kind of pushes its way through all of the other Vex, and it'll just keep walking in a circle. The next one is in this group. He'll walk in a triangle. Once again, pretty easy to spot. And the final one is in this back right area, but I would advise jumping around up top here so you can avoid all the enemies shooting at you while you're trying to find it. This one will walk in the shape of a square, and as you can see, it's pretty easy to spot. It'll push itself through all the other Vex and make sure it's walking in a square. Once you can tell which one it is, go ahead and shoot it, and after you've shot all 3 of these in a row, the final conch shell will spawn, allowing you to collect it, bring it back to the bonfire, collect your final 60 Lumina Leaves and 60 reputation, netting you 360 Lumina Leaves total and reputation total, as well as getting yourself a Triumph for the Red Sea Rift, allowing you to progress the seal, and when you claim it, get the Radiant Conch Emblem. If you want to take a look at it here, you can see it right here. I think this one's actually one of my favorites. I really like the color scheme on it. It's really pretty. Anyways, hopefully this helped you, and if it did, feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a supernova day.